Hello, my name is Muhammad Hassan Abid and this is my credential. So this is Muhammad Hassan. Okay, have you seen this? It's 4327265 is my student ID. Okay, and today is my presentation about my dissertation topic. Okay, so my title name of the presentation is Predicting Corporate and Financial Distress Using Machine Learning, a comparative study of traditional and MN models. Okay, so my next slide should be introduction about the topic. So, corporate financial distress happens when a company cannot pay its debt or it's close to bankruptcy. So, this is a very serious issue because it can lead to job losses, big losses for investors, and the market crashes. In the past, people used to use basic models like Altman Z-score or logistic regression to try and predict distress. But now we have machine learning models that are more powerful and accurate. In this project, I wanted to compare the old method with the new ones and see which work better. Okay, so the next slide is the research problem. Traditional models are easy to understand, right? But not very accurate because it's too old. Machine learning models give a better results but are harder to explain. So that's the main problem. How can we use better models and still make sure that are fair, legal, and clear to use? So aim and objectives are my aim was to compare both traditional and machine learning models. To do this, I had these goals like collect data from companies that are distressed and those that are not. So then applied traditional models like Z-score and logistic regression. Use ML models like random forest and XGBoost. Compare their result using accuracy, recall, and OCROC, and maybe any other evaluation method of the models. And also check how easy they are explained and if they are ethical or not. So I did the literature review. So in the past, all the Altman Z score used five financial ratios to tell if a company might go bankrupt or not. So the logistic regression is also used to classify the company into good or risky, like same as the Altman Z score, but both model or assumed data follows like a straight line pattern, which is not always true. Machine learning models like random forest and XGBoost do not have these problems. They learn from the data and make the better prediction, especially when the data is large and complex. So hybrid, another literature review may be the hybrid and text model basis. Okay, so its recent studies added a new types of data like a text from annual report or a board decision. For example, in the first research paper, Leong et al. 2020 used data for companies' governance like board independence and found it improved results. And the other paper like Conger et al. 2022 used deep learning and text data from report and also got a better accuracy. These hybrid models are stronger but also more complex. So the gaps in my literature, many papers only focus on the performance, not ethics, and very few checks if the model are fair, easy to explain or follow like laws like GDPR. There is also less use of explainability tool like Shape and Lime. So in my work, I try to cover these points too. So the LSPI consideration is like make sure that the data is usually used to be, it should be legal. Okay, then the like GDPR rules. The other point is the ethical. The model should not be biased or unfair to small companies. The third point is the social. Wrong prediction can hurt a company's image. The fourth point is the professional. The model should be clear, testable, and well documented. Okay, what should be my methodology? So I will use the data from source like Yahoo Finance or Kaggle. Then I will try test four models: Z-score, logistic regression, random forest, and XGBoost. I will check their performance using metrics like accuracy, precision, recall, and outcrock. I will also use a shape to see which features affect prediction the most. So my case studies, these are real cases where ML models work well. So in Greece, random forest helped to predict falling banks early. In China, random forests work better than logistic regression. Some researchers used company report and board data to improve predictions. These examples shows that ML work must be used responsible. Okay, so this is my project timeline. Okay, so this is my Gantt chart what I used to make. So from March to June will be my literature review, and then in the June I will start collecting data and clean them, and then into July, from July model building and evaluation part, and then from the starting of August it will be dedicated to the writing, editing, and final submission. So my final submission will be on 24 August, around it. Okay, then what is my personal reflection? So at first I had a very trouble picking on the right topic. I wasn't sure if I should focus on chatbot or AI on finance, or also I didn't get my supervisor early, which showed me down. But when I got help, I was able to focus and move ahead. I read over 25 research papers and learned how to write better and improve my critical thinking. I also learned how to plan my time and work with my ethics. So my future work will be, I will collect the data, build the models in Python and evaluate them. And I will also check the model are fair, explainable, useful, and in the real world. I hope to share findings that help a bank and companies manage financial risks better. So these are my references.